no, not two, three questions. So get your paper out again. You're going to write the answer to the question. I'm going to provide an answer and let's see how close you get. What is the difference between help desk support, on-site support, and remote support? The answer is help desk support is the first point of contact and assists users through phone, email, and chat. On-site support involves IT staff physically visiting the location to fix the hardware or complex issue. Remote support allows IT professionals to access and fix systems from another location to another remote location, saving time and resources. Second question. What are two main responsibilities of IT support professionals in an organization? Two main responsibilities are troubleshooting technical problems and maintaining systems. They identify and fix issues, install updates, apply security patches, and monitor system trains users, escalate complex problems when necessary. Third question. This is a true or false? IT support professionals often communicate with customers to understand their technical problems and provide a solution. This is true. Overview of IT infrastructure. IT infrastructure is a combination of hardware, software, networks, and services that an organization uses to run its technology system. It includes both physical equipment and digital tools that help a business operate efficiently and achieve its goal. So for hardware, that could be your computer, that could be your printer, your keyboard, your mouse. And for the software, it could be Microsoft Word, it could be Excel, it could be a video editing software, it could be a sound editing software. So these are the physical and non-physical things that I'm just giving an example of. And this is just a chart, IT infrastructure overflow. This is just like a general, like a chart that it's not an exact chart, but I'm just giving you a general understanding of the IT infrastructure. Hardware 30%, services, computers, storage devices, software 35%, operating system, business applications, security tools, networks, routers, switches, cabling, internet connectivity, IT services, cloud services, maintenance, support, and backup. Hardware includes all physical devices used in an IT system. Examples including computers, servers, routers, switches, printers, and storage devices. Hardware provides the processing power, storage, and connectivity needed for IT systems to work. Software. Software refers to programs and applications that run on computers. This includes operating systems, office programs, databases, and business applications. Softwares allow users to perform tasks and manage data. Networks connect devices so that they can share data and resources. They include routers, switches, cables, and networks, wireless access points. Networks allow communication between computer servers and other devices like printers. So you can be with the network, you can be in one room and print on a printer that is in a different room using a network. It allows them to share data and communicate with each other. So that's what that means. Servers are more powerful computers that store data, run applications, and provide services to other devices. Data centers are secure locations where servers, storage systems, and network equipment are kept and managed. So, servers are very powerful because they are multiple computers that are connected to each other, right? Like a hive mind. And they're all connected and they're doing one job. They're all connected to it. It's not just one desktop and on a table doing one job. No, they're all connected to each other like a hive mind, computing to do one job. Sometimes 2, 12, 100, but they're all connected. There's hundreds of them connected to do one single job. And because of that, they become more powerful. They're able to do things much faster, do things with more precision. Well, not more precision, because computers are never wrong. They're not going to do 2 plus 2 equals 5 and then another one does 2 plus 2 equals 4. But you get what I mean. Cloud services and virtualization. Cloud services provide storage, software, and computing power over the internet. This reduces the need for physical hardware. Virtualization allows multiple virtual systems to run on a physical machine, improving efficiency and scalability. Hardware components in IT support. Computers, desktops, laptops, servers, process data, run software, and allows users to interact with IT systems. Servers are specialized computers that provide services such as file storage, websites, databases, and applications to other devices and networks. Network equipment. This includes routers, switches, cables. Routers connect different networks. Switches connect multiple devices to a network. In a network, Ethernet cables provides wired connections. Ethernet cables provide the most stable connection, and Wi-Fi provides the most. It's like an up and down, like I'm high now, you're low later. It's more unstable, and the strength of Wi-Fi is based on your walls, how many walls you have in between the router and the device, the end device, the user, or the modem, and your device, what machines are on. So if you have a lot of machines that broadcast signals, it can weaken the Wi-Fi signal. So this is why you have Cat 5, Cat 6, more shielding, protects Ethernet cables, and Wi-Fi gets stronger or weaker based on signals in the air. So some people like Ethernet cables because it's more stable. It doesn't get cut out because of signals based on where you're putting the cables, based on what you're using the internet for. You might need Ethernet cables. Doesn't matter if it's just a home. If it's just a home, you can just use Wi-Fi. But back to the lesson. Hardware components of IT support. Storage devices. Storage devices are used to store and retrieve data. They keep files, programs, and systems information safe and accessible. Common types of storage devices: hard drive disk, solid state drives, network attached storage, cloud storage. We've already went across that. We're just bringing these things back over and over and over again because I don't want you to have them go out your head. So, software components in IT support, operating systems. For me, I use Linux. Linux is okay. Microsoft is okay, but everything has its benefit and its its pros and cons. But as we go along, you're gonna see that it has its pros and cons. It has its benefits. It has its downside. Not everything is black and white in operating systems. There's no best with operating systems. So operating systems manage computer hardware and allows users to run applications. Common examples: Mac, Linux, and Unix. Applications, software programs. Applications help users perform specific tasks. Examples including word processing, spreadsheets, design software, CRM systems, and business applications. Utilities help maintain and protect systems. Examples including antivirus, backup tools, disk cleanup tools, and system monitoring tools. Middleware. Middleware allows different software applications to communicate and share data with each other. Firmware. Firmware is built-in software that controls hardware devices. Examples including the BIOS in computers, and firmware in routers and printers. So I want to explain firmware. Firmware is the software that is built in to, for example, the motherboard. This motherboard has a firmware built into it. So for my operating system to be loaded onto this, I have to provide power to it. And when I provide power to it, the firmware on it allows me to put the operating system. If this had no firmware, I would not be able to load anything onto it, because the firmware is like the receiving hand. There has to be something there to receive it. If it was blank and there was nothing there would be nothing there to receive the operating system, right? The operating system is just the way that I interact with the computer. But the firmware is the bare bones software that is on the motherboard. It's on the motherboard. It can be on many devices. As I have in here, routers and printers. Printers have firmware. Routers have firmware. There's a lot of devices that have firmware. Hardware and software works together to form an IT infrastructure. Proper setup and maintenance management are essential for reliable and efficient IT systems. Time for your question again. So, here is your first question. What is the difference between an operating system and an application? An operating system manages the computer's hardware and allows other programs to run. Examples including Windows, Mac, Linux, and Unix. An application is a program that helps users to perform specific tasks such as writing documents, creating spreadsheets, managing business data. IT infrastructure refers to a collection of blank software and networks used to meet an organization's information technology requirements. The answer is hardware. Network infrastructure. Network infrastructure allows devices to connect, communicate, and share data within an organization. A well-designed network support system